I've got a new video for you guys because there is a new documentary coming out about Britney Spears called Framing Britney Spears from the New York Times. And a lot of fans are wondering, should we trust this documentary? What do we think? Is it anti-conservatorship? And today I am here to break it down. So let's get into it. As you guys know, Britney Spears has been trapped in a conservatorship for almost 13 years, and finally the mainstream media is taking the Free Britney movement seriously. It's about time, and now the New York Times, a huge publication, is making an episode in their docuseries about Britney Spears and her conservatorship. At first, it was unclear what they were going to feature in this documentary, so I didn't talk too much about it. But since then, they have released an article explaining a little bit about what they're going to cover, and fans are really excited. I'll definitely be tuning in on February 5th because it's going to be on Hulu and I don't have cable, so I actually can go and watch this. But let's go ahead and read this article because it's pretty short, and then we can talk a little bit more about what's going on with Britney. Let's get our glasses on. Okay, so Britney Spears hasn't been able to fully live her own life for 13 years. Stuck in a court-sanctioned conservatorship, a new documentary by the New York Times examines what the public might not know about the pop star's court battle with her father for control over her estate. Ooh, I'm excited because I think the New York Times is reliable. I don't really know. Comment below what you think about the New York Times. So it's coming out on February 5th at 10 p.m. And if you guys want me to make a post video about it, let me know because we can totally talk about it. Maybe a live stream, we can catch up. So pretty much, it starts off with a quote, this little article, and it says, "My client has informed me that she is afraid of her father." We've heard that before. Britney Spears' court-appointed lawyer told a judge in November, very recently, quote, "She will not perform again if her father is in charge of her career," which obviously we would love for her to perform again if that's what she wants. The career of music's biggest superstars and her life, in some ways, is at a standstill. The country was enthralled with Britney Spears in the 1990s as she suddenly ascended to global superstardom. Then the public seemed to relish in watching her personal struggles, turning her life into a fodder, I don't know that word, for late-night talk show zingers, sensationalist interviews, and a thriving tabloid magazine industry, which we all know about that. I grew up reading the magazines and articles about Britney Spears, and it was a lot to see, especially as a child, too. It was plastered everywhere. That was a long time ago. These days, Spears is enduring a stranger and maybe even darker chapter. She lives under a court-sanctioned conservatorship, her rights curtailed. She is not in control of the fortune she earned as a performer. You can already see this is real reporting versus CNN's bullcrap that was obviously paid off by allegedly Britney Spears' father. Like, oh God, please. Then the article really spills the tea and it says, the documentary Framing Britney Spears features interviews with key insiders, including a lifelong friend who traveled along Spears for much of her career. And I'm telling you, if it's Billy Bush, I am clicking off immediately. Billy Bush should not be in this friggin' documentary. Okay, if any like real life documentary includes him, then automatically turn it off. But anyways, you can see that that friend is obviously going to be Felicia, and she actually provided these photos of Britney with, you know, Felicia and I guess traveling with Britney Spears. So Felicia will have a lot of insight and I'm so excited to hear from her. The marketing executive who originally created Spears' image, so I don't really know who that is, a lawyer currently working on the conservatorship. I don't think it's going to be Mr. Ingham, but we'll have to see. And the lawyer Spears tried to hire in the early days of the conservatorship to challenge her father. You guys may not know who that is, but his name is Adam, and he's actually a quite handsome guy, but he is a lawyer that was originally going to represent Britney Spears, but he was kicked out of the courtroom even though that was unconstitutional. The lawyer should have allowed her to have him as representation. Like, that's just the facts, and she was violated of her rights. Like, the conservatorship needs to go. The new film also explores the fan base that is convinced that Britney should be liberated from the conservatorship and re-examines the media's handling of one of the biggest pop stars of all time. I don't really care about the last part. Like, okay, yeah, we know what the media did, but like, we need to also be like anti-conservatorship, like pro Britney's freedom, and I feel like that little line in there makes me question a little bit. Like, are they trying to make the fans sound like they're the only ones that think this? Because I would hope the documentary thinks this as well, but maybe they're just trying to be unbiased. I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, I'm really excited to see it because it's major and it's bringing the Free Britney movement to the forefront of media, and that's what we need. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work, so I might not include this part, but let's go ahead and watch the trailer from the series because they gave a little bit of a preview, so I'm excited to watch this. And just to be straight up, I have not seen it yet, so let's go ahead.
Britney was so focused. This is a girl that's coming from strength.
People became fascinated with her sort of unraveling.
How we treated her was disgusting.
She accepted the conservatorship was going to happen, but
how we treated her. Also, that was the lawyer right there. You guys saw him.
How we treated her was disgusting.
She
right
accepted
there.
The conservatorship was going to happen.
That's Adam. And that's unfortunate she accepted that it was going to happen. It reminds me of Amanda Bynes because she accepted the conservatorship only knowing that she would be released temporarily, but somehow it's been extended.
But she didn't want her father to be conservative. Anytime there's that amount of money to be made, you have to question the motives of everyone.
Why is her dad making all of her decisions? Why is she still in this?
Yes. I'm really excited. I really feel like this is going to be something. Oh, it was such a short. That was so short. Okay. So they really give us a sneak preview. As some of you guys know, at the end of my videos, I like to check in on Britney's Instagram because we like to see what's going on there. And I actually have something that's quite concerning I want to mention today. A little bit of conspiracy, but I'm going to save that for the post. I'm going to go ahead and go in order from what she posted recently, and then we'll talk about the conspiracy when we come across the post. So she posted this basic little post that wrote, "In my world, everyone eats rainbows and poops butterflies," which was pretty basic, and the comments are pretty general as well. She posted this picture of her and her mans, and you know, they're posing here, and she wrote, "Sam and I are dropping an album and this will be the cover." And I actually think we've talked about this post on my channel in a recent video, and we've talked about this dance, so let's go to the conspiracy. So here is the post I want to talk about. Let's read the caption first. "Don't forget about Just a Touch of Rose. No, I've never posted this picture. Different picture, same shoe. I mean, you know us girls, how detailed we are. Detailed. Okay, so when we look into the details, what do we see?" So someone actually brought this to my attention, and I want to just be very frank with you guys, and I'm not trying to like be a conspiracy theorist. I just want to show you because I actually believe this, and it makes me concerned. So, okay, first off, here is that same picture. You guys can see it right here. I just took a screenshot of my computer. This is a picture with my computer, and then I'll show you a picture of my phone. But before I do, I want you to look at her lips. So again, here's the faraway picture. You can go look it up on your phone. It's public. But on her lips, I swear you can see the word sad. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or if you guys believe me, but you'll see a dark, like, kind of spot on her lip. That's like the middle of the A. And I'm going to show you guys a closer up picture, and this one's actually taken on my iPhone because my iPhone was like a little bit easier to zoom in on. So on the left side is the screenshot from my iPhone. On the right side is the sad written N, and I really don't know if you guys will see it. You're probably going to be like, "Oh no, that's nothing." But I feel like I see an S. I feel like I see an A. Why do I see it? I don't know. Like, it just looks like it to me for some reason. Comment below if the left side, do you see the S-A-D? Like, I have it written on the right. I'm not trying to like persuade you in any way, but it's just something I noticed when someone sent to me, and I was like, oh wow, they're onto something because I really really do see sad written on her lips, and the fact that she like points out the, you know, how detailed we are. I'm just like, oh, maybe we're supposed to look at the details. But that's all I wanted to mention as far as her Instagram. Lastly, on the whole like documentary thing, I do want to say I did research the senior editor, the producer, and I looked at some of the things they've done in the past, which they have done a ton of things, especially Liz Hodes, and it looks like they're actually pretty reliable and genuine people. So I do have a feeling that this is going to be a great like a thing for the movement, a great documentary, a great like episode. Unfortunately, it's like just a episode within a docu-series, but it's something, and it's a win for us, and hopefully it is like anti-conservatorship, or at least like anti her father and anti LMT, because you guys know how we feel about her. Anyways, I want to hear about what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited? Are you going to be tuning in? And do you want me to talk about it in another video following up, maybe a live stream, maybe just after it? Like right after it? Are you guys going to be watching it like when it posts at, is it going to be 10 p.m.? I think. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. on a Friday. So shoo, I'll be around if you will. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.